Comptonmania Podcast, and I am one of your hosts, Deshaun Showtime Watkins, also Caeser Black, and Angel from Undisputed World Champions. Comptonmania Podcast.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Go Home Podcast. No, that ain't the name of the podcast, but we are going home today. This is the Comptonmania Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Deshaun Showtime Watkins. And I'm also here with, he's not even going to interrupt me today. That's good. We got Lord Bamboo in the building.
Going home, going home. Yo, what's up, though? For reals. Yo, peace, gods. It's time for another podcast. Let's get this shit done.
And we got the voice. Oh, my God. The legend. The preacher man. Everything. Anthony Desiree.
Yo, Comptonmania. Nobody want to hear you sing right now, sir.
Yeah, I just want to interrupt you, though. So
Listen, we are in the house. I am here for the Go Home show. Thank you for having me. Looking forward to the SLAUSON
enough.
SLAM.
We got
Always want to attack me for what?
Wrap it up.
They do this like children, ladies
No,
and
I
gentlemen.
don't. He does. He's an overgrown Webster.
Yeah,
These guys are like a few sentences away from a match.
Yes, and
Eventually.
we got okay, and that voice right there is the man, the guy behind the sting and in front of the thing, Undisputed World Champions, the man, the myth himself, Angel
Champion!
World champions.
Thanks for having me.
And ladies and gentlemen, making his second
return
Brave man.
to the podcast, a man you're going to see very regular, part of the Comptonmania family, the photographer phenomenon himself, the Bully, but it's the zone. Bully Zone is in the building.
All right. What's going on, guys? Your boy Lance. We're in the Bully Zone, having a good time. All right, let's get past these formalities. Let's get right into the meat.
Lance.
I like this man. I like this man.
He's a bully, and he's from Bully Zone.
I understand what it's like to have certain mic time, so I'm trying to use all of it tonight. Let's have a good one.
My time. And Angel, since you are the leader of this show, you do a very good job of running shit around here.
The leader.
Yes, sir.
Didn't nobody even tell him to do this shit? This motherfucker just come in and say, here, this is what we're doing. We're going to go. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go. Like, what's
true.
It's production.
It's true.
What's on? What we doing first? What we talking about, Angel?
Well, from my understanding, the package is in, and I know on Sunday afternoon we will be unveiling something. What is that? Showtime.
On Sunday
Tell them.
afternoon,
Something new, something old, something blue, something bold. What are you thinking?
it's going to be, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
love the music in the background building up. The
It's
crescendo.
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, do you hear that crescendo behind us?
Yeah!
That is the world ready to never look back again. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to walk on a precipice of something you don't even know what to look at it. You don't even know what to call it. Hell, we're the creators and we don't even know what to call it. But I guarantee you it'll change. If the Ghetto Gauntlet changed your life, this right here will give you direction to run your new life and be successful. SLAUSON SLAM is about to be the most epic, splendiferous, mighty morphin time you'll ever have. It is Sunday, August 29th. Yes, I'm excited. And we're unveiling
Just
some
I'm going to give you like a
tag
little bit of credit.
team gold.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Yes.
Live right there, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
we're going to have
Live.
tag team
Live.
Oh, we're
gold.
still here? Sorry, I fell asleep. What the hell just happened?
Wake yourself
I got some
up.
good news for you,
What
Lord
happened, yo? What
Bamboo.
happened, boy?
You missed something while you were sleeping.
What was that,
It
yo?
turns out there's a new opportunity for the ism to maintain some gold here at Comptonmania. We just found out there's some new gold coming in for the tag team division.
You had me at ism.
The ism
You had me at ism.
is coming.
Yo, gold, that's awesome.
That's
fantastic.
right.
Why did it take you something like you were like climbing the mountain and climb. You had us in the palm of your hand, and you just kept climbing the mountain. I felt like I was at a black church. No offense, Anthony.
No, none taken.
All right, cool.
I mean,
Black
half
Kojak.
of the room is black, and you're black. I don't know. Why are we apologizing for stuff we don't need to?
Half the room is black, but he's Caesar black.
Oh.
Who?
Why don't you guys just call it a church?
There's a lot of melanin. I think we can agree on that in the room.
Come on,
Okay.
Angel, with the good reference. That's what I'm talking about. But ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. My main man.
Why you do the
Deshaun
voice? You was
Showtime
talking
Watkins.
regular, and then you did the voice.
Because it's my job. I got it. That's you got to.
He did the voice.
You got to know when it's time to
did the
promote.
voice.
That's my promotion voice, yo.
Go
You know,
ahead.
when I bring in, you've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Comptonmania will be revealing their tag team championship belts this Sunday.
The cold part
Boy,
is
before you even speak, hold on.
Well, no.
Hold
the
on.
cold part
This is the man standing next to me who made them belts. First of all, can I say your resume real quick? The name Ghetto Gauntlet came from The Voice, Anthony Desiree. So he's that swaggy. The name SLAUSON SLAM came from that man, Anthony Desiree. And for the third thing in a row, because he's a 3-time champion, the tag team titles being here is because of this man standing next to me, Anthony Desiree.
I'm good with all that. I'm good with all that, but he can't be a 3-time champion. Sorry.
I am a 3-time champion. You know, for me, I do it for the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Can't say that. That's 3-time
Hallelujah.
champions. Hallelujah.
He shut it
But
about.
listen, you're stupid. But listen, let me just tell you, I don't know why you want to attack me. I just want to be here and have fun. And listen, I'm just thankful. You know, I'm thankful for the opportunity to share the voice and call play-by-play with Deshaun. You know, so I wanted to make sure I called my man Deshaun. I called the championship committee. I said I'm gonna donate these belts, and so we have tag team titles, but we're getting new ones made. But these are gonna be interim belts. But listen, we're looking forward to naming or getting champions declared on Sunday. Maybe the isms.
What? Oh.
Maybe the isms.
Maybe not
Maybe
the
clandestine.
You had me at ism.
Maybe. My choice
Streamers.
would probably be clandestine. I would love to see Boom Shasta and the God King.
Well, you're ugly, so nobody cares.
But you know what? I'm going to
Tag
give my
team
shout out to the ism because in that attack, that horrible attack on Rancho Camacho, and shouts out to Rancho.
Slander.
Shouts out to Rancho last week in the building with Shiloh. It was hot. I mean, hot and heavy listening to the episode last week. My goodness, I was like, man, I'm glad I'm not there. I thought I was gonna get punched if I'd have been just through the.
Well,
through the
here's my choice. Rock and Radio Express. I'll tell you why. Because the Ismailites beating up the Rock and Radio Express. It'd be fun to take the belts from those guys. So that's why. That'd be the main reason. So yeah, it'd be cool if their names were in history as the first champions. Then we get to beat them and take the belts from them. Oh God.
Yeah, I see that. No, I'm really excited though because we do have a deep tag team division in
Yeah.
Comptonmania in general. So I can only imagine the great classic matchups that we're gonna see while these guys fight for these titles.
Yeah, and,
So dope.
and also since we're talking about tag team, I feel like let's just go straight to the main event then. Because that's a tag team matchup right there. And we also have some breaking news.
Breaking news.
Yeah, we had some breaking news.
It's kind of sad.
It is sad.
From one standpoint, another one opens. So what it is we have, you can do the entrance for your Ugwa guys.
All right. Well, you got hailing from San Jose, California. They are the Ugwa Tag Team Champions of the world. Alpha Zoe, DJ Fresh, world's freshest
He's horrible.
tag team.
I agree
You're
with
on
you.
notice, AD. That was hot.
No,
Stick to managing.
Yeah, I agree. That was
star.
trash.
5-star.
That was like garbage. We will never hire Caesar to be here.
Opinion
Shout
to the
out.
lesser. That's
One man's garbage is another man's gold. So there you go.
You sound like someone like DeAndre Finkel, like Howard Finkel's like illegitimate black son
What
or
is
something.
DeAndre Finkel for? That's awesome.
What is this a version
Papa?
of they're
Papa,
killing
can you
each
hear
other
me?
right now? So okay, and so representing
Whatever.
SoCal, and Comptonmania. It's going to be, of course, the Knockout Kid Matt Fuller, but it won't be with.
It won't be the Urban Juggernaut.
Sean was
Breaking news.
Sean was in the Bahamas shirtless and came down with the tiki flu.
Oh.
Facts.
I thought it was Comptonmania health protocols,
Yeah, man. I mean, what we want to do is we want to give love and shouts out to the Urban Juggernaut, bro. We know you're going to, you know what I'm saying, get through this and everything else, and we sending love and everything else. But we're looking for a partner to replace the Knockout Kid. And I still believe we're going to take those titles.
Here's the thing. This puts jeopardy in my eyes on the champs. Because now they were planning for the Juggernaut. Now they could get any one of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Toad could show up.
You said who?
The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
I thought you
Juggernaut,
said Toad could show
X-Men.
up.
I'm at a loss for words because I was expecting to see that matchup. And now I'm just back then I know in the second episode I said I was confused still as far as who I was gonna choose. But now I'm even more confused.
I mean, let's be honest. Right now, I think it goes to Ugwa right now. I don't think it's looking good for us right now.
Oh,
That's the best case situation, guys. I mean, let's use our brains and think about it. The best case situation is Matt Fuller's going to walk in a 2v1. He's not going to be able to find a partner in such late standings. And even if he is able to scramble up somebody, do you really think they have those days, just those mere days, to come up with a formula to defeat the tag team champions?
That's so
Think about that. Use your brain.
Yeah, I mean,
Again, being one who thrives in chaos theory, Matt Fuller shows up with somebody he knows. They didn't scout for him. They don't know him. There might be something that we don't know, like the unspoken thread out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe in chaos theory. In a tag team match, anything can happen. Hell,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Hell, I mean, just.
So if you in Vegas right now, what are you putting? Are you putting your money?
Oh hell no! I'm
exactly.
But I was exactly. Before
and I'm rooting for Knockout Kid and whoever the mystery partner is because that represents the brand. But I wouldn't bet. I wouldn't put my money on it though.
What about you, Anthony? What are you thinking?
When it comes to bragging rights, I think whoever steps into place, they know they're representing Comptonmania, representing SoCal, and like you said, Lance, I just feel like definitely I wouldn't put my money on the Knockout King, but I believe it is something. It's gonna end up being something major when it comes to Ugwa coming down here. Somebody's gonna come for it. I mean, we got Jay Washington, we got all these guys in the building. Who's to say they may say they want to step up?
That's true.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah, let's talk about. Can we talk about? Okay, that's cool. We all right. Let's talk about Snipes Luxury.
Ooh, that's the match that's one of the, I'm excited about every match. But this match in specifics, both of them are making their debut.
Tag this with the Meltzer on it. Hashtag Meltzer. You know what I mean? Right here. This is the kind of match that Meltzer would get into right here. Let me tell you why. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to get old school with you guys here. All right. So Rick Luxury, you know what I'm saying? Coming out of PCW, out of Oroville, helped build that brand. Has been on the East Bay, just like complete pioneer in the northern part of California teaching, countless wrestlers, wrestling, on that level of like holding so many belts. I remember hanging out with Rick in one locker room. He had a carry-on just for his belts.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like real deal. You know what I mean? Like, he's the real thing.
OG status, bro.
Oh, for real. But it's about APW and All Pro Wrestling and like Marcus Mack and we used to come down here and we used to war when we were doing the territory wars with the Samoans. Just Rick has seen it all. Now, other side of the spectrum, Snipes, and like a lot of cats be like, they're like up and comer. See, that's the thing about the sport. I watch this game. So when some of y'all cats be like up and comer, I see cats when they ain't black and white before you see me live in color. I saw Snipes when he first came through the door. He was a skinny kid, blue tights. You know what I mean? So I know where he's been, and to see where his last couple of years, the trajectory where he just kind of lapped cats. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of left, kind of got out, and all of a sudden it was like shooting, like started hitting those full loop-de-loops. You know what I mean? So he's definitely that kind of cat where I think this is one of those matches where, of course I got to go with my man Rick, as far as the victor goes, but this is gonna be one of those beautiful dances. You know what I'm saying? Those like those IC type tilts where two workhorses, young workhorse, young Mustang versus a Clydesdale.
Caesar, something you talked about. You talked about recently in Comptonmania and Amped Up Wrestling. You kind of mentioned about how a lot of these guys coming from up north, they're not just about wrestling their friends. And and I've noticed Rick Luxury, he's been around. I mean, he's been around the West Coast. He's been around the Northwest. He's been in Vendetta Pro. He's been in APW. He's been just all over, just continuously gathering up championships. And my man Snipes as well. He's been around. I see him on different cards everywhere. And that's what I like. They're not just wrestling their homies. You can wrestle your homie all the time you want, but you're not getting no exposure. And you talked about it. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that and how they've been just traveling everywhere and continue to dominate and continue to grow?
Well, Rick's one of those kind of cats, like I said, he's like, if I had to compare him to an American folktale, he's like Johnny Appleseed. You know what I'm saying? All over the frontier, leaving trees everywhere he goes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's got that kind of status where, you could trust. Like, when I was young in the business and I was learning how to tell stories, I would put things together, and he'd be like, okay, that's cool, but now let's add this because of this. And you'd be like, he taught me how to make it make sense. Because before I would just jumpstart the story, get things going. So as far as even his brain for the game goes, he's on like that level of like he's in that old school NWA Tully Blanchard type conversation.
Yes, I agree.
And that's nice that you saying all that. But ladies and gentlemen, let's not get it twisted.
For real.
He's going up against Snipes, a man that is known for not only whooping
Shut your
he
mouth.
makes you say his name. Let me tell you something. Snipes is a dude that's willing to put it all on the line. He's going to talk the talk, and he's going to hit you with precision. Listen, and Rick Luxury is a bad dude, too. I'm not talking about Rick like he just chopped liver here.
No,
but
that's
it's
real.
Snipes, though.
No, Snipes. I give it to Snipes, man.
Like,
he's
it's
athletic.
Snipes.
He's jumping all over the place. Just recently, he was all over championship wrestling from Hollywood. I think all that experience, he's going to bring that to Comptonmania, and we are about to have a match like none other.
Oh, I can't wait.
You guys, okay.
Yeah, you don't like that, huh?
Am I speaking Latin?
Yeah, maybe pig Latin.
Maybe.
Black Latin.
I'm just saying, like, did you not just hear me say the man has been collecting belts before Snipes even like laced him up? Like, do you understand that Rick? All right, Rick can take this mic stand. I'm right here. Right? Call the match, wrestle the match with this mic stand. We'd be like, yo, it was a 5-star match, yo.
Meltzer 5.
Yo, Meltzer
Breaking
5 on this mic stand.
Okay.
Okay, I understand. Hype, say his name. That's awesome. That is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. He's an amazing athlete. That's awesome too. But Rick is a gamer. Like when you have the dirtiest player in the game type level, gamer, bro. Like gamer.
Yeah, I think the Comptonmania universe is going to be real excited to see this one because I know we've spent time over the past few weeks talking about and putting energy into other matches like the MFM championship match, the Ugwood match, even the match with IT and Jay Baptiste. But I think this one is going to be one of those under the radar ones that people really
Definitely can steal the
remember
show.
and
This
stick
one
with.
can steal the show.
Yeah,
Oh,
Man.
very easily.
I mean,
And just like again. And speaking of show stealers,
Yeah, we can't steal the show without going through the rest of the card now.
Judas Grizzly Caljack.
oh,
Now that reaction right there, that's the reaction the fans are gonna have. And not just Caljack, not Chuck E. Cheese Caljack, not put a quarter in you, Caljack, get a ride with the bear. Nah. We're talking about the Reverend. Right? Like the Reverend. Like, I don't know if you guys ever saw that movie, right?
Yeah.
But like the Reverend, and we're getting that guy. And now we're getting, knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate knowledge of self. I love that. I love it. I'm all about that too black, too strong.
Yeah, man. The Black Ross, Judas,
But
Grizzly, Cal Jack. I mean, what is the relationship between the Ism and Cal Jack?
But I wasn't done, bro. Anyway.
God.
But that's a good question, Anthony. I'm glad you asked that. What
Yeah,
is
because
with
I am a journalist. This is what I do for wrestling. and you're just an interrupter. But go ahead. We want to answer. We want to hear that answer.
Interrupter is not a job title, so I don't know
Yeah,
how
so
you
stop
gonna
doing
get
it.
paid.
So you might as well quit.
Yeah, that's not a word. You're journalist. You just made up a word. You're yellow
It
journalism.
works though.
Yellow journalism.
I don't have to pay interrupter. That's not on the.
Definitely.
Anyway, to answer your question, none of your business.
Breaking news.
Why would I tell you my business?
Well, listen, I'll say this then. First of all,
don't you know how this wrestling thing works, bro? Like, we got plans for. Here's the thing. I'll tell you what my plans are for Jude is. We were putting a beat down on Camacho. So we have to rewind and keep going back to history. I wasn't involved. There was a beat down. Actually, it was a love fest. We were hugging him. You know, our president called it. There was some love
really,
going on.
love.
The security guards were hugging us and letting us in to the ring. They guided us around. We're like January 6th. We just like happened to be there.
Wow. I think you guys are butthurt because your boy PBA got kicked out with a guy on a bum knee after he turned his back on Judeus in the Ghetto Gauntlet. And what happened was light-skinned Jesus couldn't handle it. He got so frustrated that he was not in the Ghetto Gauntlet, and I confronted him about it last week. It wasn't because we didn't think of him. It was because he said that he had penile surgery. And I don't know, because, you know, hey, you know, so he's going to get his opportunity. And I'm sorry if I'm jumping the gun, but going back to this, first of all, let's keep it 100. The guy in this match, what is he, 6'8"? 200 and something pounds? I don't know. His wingspan looked like it's about 7'7". Like, I mean, he's a mountain of a man. He's a grizzly. His name is Cal Jack. Both of them names are manly-ass names. I would never want to fight nobody named Cal Jack. You know what I mean? Or Grizzly Cal Jack. That is crazy. And he's going up against one of my favorite wrestlers in entire business. A person that represents the culture so well. A person that reminds you of Wesley Snipes and Am I My Brother's Keeper, New Jack City. But he got the knowledge though. Bro.
I'm sorry, hold up. What?
Yeah, New Jack City, like Nino Brown.
He's more like Larry Fishburne, a higher education than Nino Brown, the drug
but
dealer.
he has a killer instinct to him.
Nigga,
Judeus.
Nino Brown was a drug dealer.
Yeah, but he was a killer.
He was completely opposite of knowledge himself.
Yeah, but
that was knowledge of wealth.
He
right
has
there.
that element. He has a killer element inside of him. And Judeus will do whatever it takes to put that bear down. And I'm going to tell you something right now. As big as Cal Jack is, as bad as Cal Jack is, when you have knowledge and you have that killer demon that's on the inside of his heart, and he always do it for pride and knowledge.
Killer demon.
Hey, I don't know if a bear can stand up against persistence and dedication. Because I tell you, like Muhammad Ali said, if I'm in a ring with a bear, you better pray for the bear.
Muhammad Ali say that?
Well, whoever said it,
Breaking news.
you better pray for the bear.
Breaking news.
That was the greatest sports analysis of all time. Like, I'm done, bro. Like, that shit was better than Stu Scott. That shit was better than Ryan Nance. That was amazing. That fool just said, like Muhammad Ali said, I can't even do this, but I'm done. I might just be done. He said, Muhammad Ali said, if you fight against the bear, bro, like, I don't even know. I'm done. Man.
I'm taking.
That one's going to be a hard-hitting technical match. You got two great performers that are going to go at it. And I'm at this point, I don't really know how to feel because I know we put a lot of love and energy into the match you just talked about previously as it being a sleeper. But in reality, this one wasn't even crossing my mind until he mentioned it. And I was like, yeah, this one might even be
a show
go hand in
stealer.
hand. Yeah, what the other match we just talked about.
I think the whole card is built like with a lot of show stealers, but in this match, it's like that. It's the proverbial David versus Goliath.
Yes.
And I love how Caesar referenced The Revenant, the movie. But Caesar, in that movie, Leonardo DiCaprio was victorious against that grizzly bear.
Hey, just like in the beginning of this podcast, we fell asleep through that movie. We don't know how that ended, okay? We can't confirm that, okay? But what we do know is that you're not messing with the regular Cal Jack that you've seen. This is the Reverend Cal Jack. He is more vicious. He is more brutal. And when it comes to knowledge of self, he may know himself, but does he know the Revenant Cal Jack?
But the Revenant, in the film, Leonardo's character, he had skills, a special set of skills. I'm not talking about Taken,
That
but he had
sounds like a different movie.
He's gonna get taken, all right.
And so I believe, we're gonna see it. We got two forces coming together: knowledge versus the Revenant. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. SLAUSON SLAM.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward into Candy Girl versus Mariah Moreno too.
Ooh, don't get me started on that match.
The bloodthirsty vixen versus the sweetest thing. What you got, Bully? What you got, Bully?
What I gotta say about this, I think you see Candy Girl's been having a streak. She's been doing hot. She's
Whooping
been flaring
everybody
up,
butt.
whipping everyone's ass. But the bloodthirsty vixen, I don't know about all that. They did have a little scuffle. It wasn't a three-way. It wasn't a one-on-one dance. It wasn't a fiasco. It wasn't two ladies getting it in, and I think that's exactly what we're going to get this Sunday. Mariah Moreno's not trying to hold any punches. She's coming back from that loss. She's going to make an impact, and Candy Girl can try, but that sweet tooth's going to get crunched.
Well, definitely. I mean, they battled recently in that triple threat. That was an amped-up wrestling, but I think in Comptonmania, Candy Girl's on a run. Well, she got her victory back from she lost to Auntie Heidi last year before the pandemic. And then now they have their rematch, and she was able to get that victory back. However, Bully, you know it. Mariah Moreno is the dang veteran of death matches, okay? Listen, she's competing in a couple months in a Queen of the Death Match tournament.
Yes.
Listen, she is preparing in a different mind state. I'm believing Candy Girl, that sugar may run out.
Whoa.
Okay?
Wow.
They're going to go into your neighbor saying, you guys have some sugar, because I believe Mariah is going to beat the sweet off of her.
Ooh, that's two for Mariah.
You're a
Breaking
dork.
news.
So both of you guys got Mariah?
Yeah, man. I just think
Who,
I
who
can
you
see
got,
it.
Caesar?
I just really don't like you, Anthony Desiree.
What?
I really don't like you.
You're like a dork. You're like a punchable face. Like
Really?
I don't even know. Like
This has vibes from last
Well, I don't
week.
fight with
This
my
has vibes
hands.
from
I
last
fight with
week.
my
Okay,
words.
I gotta-
Black leprechaun.
That's why. That's why I don't like you. It's like you're like I use my smart words.
You know what? You look
Anyway.
like
Anyway,
they should bring
it's my
back
pick.
that film series.
It's my pick.
You know, Leprechaun. Let's do
right,
Leprechaun
yeah.
takes Compton.
It's my pick. It's my pick.
Who you got?
I'm picking Candy Girl.
You just want to spite
That
me and
caught
go
me off
against me.
guard. I can't believe he said that.
Cause I know I see streaks, and then there's streaks when it's like, yo, like, oh, she got lucky, roll up. Oh, she got lucky. She's been taking beatings. Like she hasn't been coming like she's on some like she's leveling up. And I think that people underestimating her, like all y'all, oh, she's bloodthirsty vixen, oh, ooh, scary, do, which I love.
do. That's her theme song.
No. Don't have Mariah hot at me, bro. I don't need that in my life right now.
I'm just saying, like,
I don't need her angry at me. No, that's not just. I was doing the '60s Scooby Doo, spooky, do. You know?
Oh yeah.
All right, that's what I was trying to do right there.
okay.
All I'm just saying is Candy Girl's been taking some beatings, and I know hot when I see hot, and she's hot right now. So you got to go with the hot hand. What'd you say?
He said your ass old as hell, Scooby Doo. But listen, I want to root for Candy Girl because she got rid of Mandy Mars. She threw the prince.
Just call him Mandy Mars.
Yes, she turned Mandy Mars into Mandy Mars. And threw him out of the ghetto
Free
gauntlet.
Manny, dog. Y'all worried about Britney. I freed Manny.
Did you see the video
I
of
freed
Manny?
Manny.
He was sad, drinking because his girl didn't want him like he thought. She chose the career. She didn't want him. And it's no disrespect to the meanest man of Manila, but no game. No game at all. You see, and what I remember too with Manny Mars, I'm sorry, He was just a sample. But Candy Girl will win.
He can prove you wrong on Sunday. He's going to be there. He's going to be in action, and he can definitely prove all of us wrong. He has an opportunity.
My grandma loves Manny Mars, by the way. My grandma says she thinks he's so cute in his little shorts. She loves him. My grandma loves Manny Mars. She loves his little bitty shorts.
Oh, man.
They say Pinoy.
They say Pinoy.
That's a great transition.
It's a great transition.
But I love, as we talk about that match with Manny.
I'm talking now. My turn.
Yeah, you were stuttering for a minute.
My turn.
I thought you were having a seizure, so I tried to help you.
Over here.
Shake
Over here.
You was like,
Check that chin biscuit you got going on.
chin biscuit? What do you got on there? Dirty rice?
Okay,
Like,
okay, let's go.
All I'm saying
Got
is
wild rice got going on.
All I'm saying is this. Anthony Davis don't wear no socks.
I got socks on. What about them biscuits?
Breaking
you got
news.
on?
The biscuit.
Look like butter rolls.
Ashy ankles. Hey, I got old ankles. They gotta stand up.
Okay. Well,
Anyway, all I'm saying is this, right? Before Lord Bamboo came upon the town, when Comptonmania was just a little shanty, they had like one little fire and one pot of rice in the middle of the town, man. Had a half a guitar player, 2 strings. You know what I'm saying? That's the Manny Mars y'all got. And it was a small village. He had the prettiest girl in the village, so he was a winner. You know what I'm saying? But now the pond is bigger. Y'all found some vibranium. It's Wakanda now. And me and my boys are gonna come out like Claw and take it all. Yeah, that was a dope. Like
The ism is like a cult. It's like you guys go to those people that are at their lowest and the most vulnerable to be manipulative, and then they join you.
I mean, Angel, I wouldn't say that they're a code. I think they're a bunch of people who have not proved anything yet. They just disruptors.
Oh.
They haven't got no gold. They haven't done.
Who you talking about?
Your boy did not win the Ghetto Gauntlet.
But
And
you
your
know
boy
what
was
they do
eliminated
have?
by a girl.
But you know what
Yes.
they do have?
What they got have?
They got something that Candy Girl don't have. They got the numbers game on their advantage. She's going to be going up against Marmarin all by herself. The ism's going to be teamed up together. Clandestine don't stand a chance. There's nothing. Everyone thinks Manny Mars took an L by flying over the top rope. That was a small L. Like Lord Bamboo was saying, they took him, sculpted him from that little island, turned that prince into a man, and now he's part of the ism, ready to get some gold. You don't know what's going to happen.
he's so much better.
So don't
than
ever.
that.
Is he a part of the ism? Like, what
Sounds
is this?
like it.
What the heck?
What
What is this?
I don't even know I like him though. Like he's so much better than Anthony Desiree.
It's all good. It's all good.
No,
that's my boy. That's my boy. We go way back, and I respect his view. But I definitely, going back to what we said, Angel, another feature match that can steal the show. That tag team match, Clandestine versus the Ism. I mean, it is definitely high hitting. Like you said, Manny Mars has been there from the beginning. Won at the first ever. He won in the first match in Comptonmania history.
He did.
So he is.
So basically, the
Comptonmania.
Ism has all the history. Because Shiloh won the first Battle Royal.
PBA was
Manny won the
victorious
first
at his
match.
in the first show as well.
You know what? Oh, my bad. Rancho's not a part of the ism, but he got the biggest history that really makes sense.
Yeah, he did. He won the
It's first ever
championship.
championship.
Championships matter,
But
Ism
just
ain't
as
got
big,
none of
just
them.
as big as your first ever championship, you can't forget the first ever defense. Some
You're right.
belts can last forever, and then you can have a Bianca Belair moment and you get shut down.
Well, definitely. I hope it's not a Bianca Belair moment for Rancho. I really hope not, because I mean he has been. I mean, just hearing them talk last week. I wasn't in studio, but I was able to listen. And man, I am so hyped for that match. Just hearing the Shiloh, hearing Rancho going back and forth. Yo. This match is gonna be epic. That title match.
I'm not gonna take a cheap shot at AD this time around. Can we just have a moment for the fact that we have to say Bianca Belair moment?
Listen.
That's such a fucked up phrase to have to say.
And now, and even with that, I mean, hey,
it replaces the Canadian screw job.
Yeah,
It's
well,
Bianca Belair moment. Like, that's
I think
tough.
Caesar, we can get on one subject together, because now it's a phrase that has been created now, but they're saying Bianca got Kofi'd.
Yep, that's still a strong statement right there.
So now we have 2 black champions.
Bianca got Kofi.
So
Okay, wait a minute, real quick. Explain what that means to somebody who may not know exactly what.
well, you have
saying.
Kofi Kingston winning the championship. What WrestleMania was that? 2 years ago, right? He wins a championship for Daniel Bryan, becomes the first African-born champion. Some consider him the first, full black champion of WWE. And then he loses in a big match. Finally, they kind of kept cheating him, giving him lower card competitors. And so he comes to Brock Lesnar, the first big match he has, he squashed.
On
Fox, televised.
The first Fox broadcast.
In like 4 seconds.
Yeah.
And so we get Bianca. Here comes the man. She's back, Becky Lynch.
No booty.
20
Becky.
seconds.
Did you just call her no booty Becky? Are
No
you
booty
crazy?
Somebody got to talk to Seth Rollins about that.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm not talking about nobody's relationship. What's the next match on the card?
We can go to the one that's been building up since the last event, since the Ghetto Gauntlet. We have IT, the imminent threat with Auntie Heidi, at his corner with Jay Baptiste and Ezekiel.
I have to say this
out of the
first.
trunk, but he'll be there.
I have to say this. Jay Baptiste, he eliminated Heidi out of the freaking Ghetto Gauntlet when she was whooping everybody butt. And I think he might have to pay for those sins. I think he may have bit off more than what he can chew because the imminent threat who he was trying to get revenge on, I feel like they have him right where they want him.
Another numbers game.
Yeah.
And that's funny because I really was wondering, watching the clips of her saving and coming to his aid and pulling him out of the trunk. I was like, why is she really teaming up with him? But then to think back to the Ghetto Gauntlet and think back of that moment of their interaction, oh man, Jay Baptiste has and I wonder if Ezekiel gonna be in his corner, but Ezekiel cannot handle Auntie Heidi.
But did you see? I don't know. Y'all probably don't remember. It's the point when it comes out, and he throws Ezekiel. Poor Ezekiel has been exhausted. Look like he's been choked out. Jay Baptiste come over there with the hand of God, touch his forehead and heals him. I've never seen nobody get up from the ground and get healed. Whatever Jay Baptiste got in the Kool-Aid, I think he need to pass to a lot of people over here that's sick because he healed him immediately. I've never seen that done.
Well, he need to pass that to Ezekiel because Ezekiel got dragged up out of there like a grown baby. That's how a grown man gonna carry another grown man.
It looked like a
baby.
Muppet. He was
A Muppet.
like, what?
Poor ZZ.
Man, that was crazy.
Free ZZ.
Who do you guys got in this match?
I'll say
what are we
this.
talking about here?
I'm gonna say this, cause again, I keep my eye on everything. I do like to have my eye. I'm like Osmondeus and the Watchmen.
Get to the point.
That's my line. You cannot take my stuff. I'm
Come on, you over there.
You just
Eat
take
some
it, you
banana.
take it my
Who
stuff.
you got?
I got imminent threat. I'll tell you why. Well, the man was stuck in the trunk. I know what I'd do if I was stuck in the trunk. That's the period point blank, long and short. But also, this Auntie Heidi thing, man, like, I watch it, like, this goes to my point, that's why I was getting to it. They've been hearkening that something wicked is coming on the social media. When bad kind of tells you it's coming, it's worse than they're saying. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, yeah, hey, evil's coming. It's gonna be worse than just, hey, evil's coming.
I think I agree with that, but I really got a feeling. I feel like Jay Baptiste might have to have a longer talk with God because I think he's really angry. I mean, you talk about a guy who feel like he was screwed against your boy because he was whooping your boy up like he turned to put
Manny Martin's undefeated.
into the beat up pillow or whatever. But then it was it who made a kidnap, and he had to lose that match. And then being in the Ghetto Gauntlet, where he was dominant, and it was it that came out and distracted him, and he eliminated himself to go help his friend. I don't know. I feel like the Bible talks about how one of the greatest things you could do is lay down your life for your friends. So I think that he may be looking for blood. I think you better watch out for the hand of God.
I'm actually very, very poignant. You know what I'm talking about. Question: how much faith does Jay actually have? Because if Jay had faith, he could have stayed in the other gauntlet and know that Ezekiel's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be all right. Ezekiel may have gotten taken by the imminent threat, but he gonna be all right. And I think the imminent threat with Auntie Hattie is gonna win.
He gonna get baptized.
You got some lightning coming up in here on you now. Jay gonna put you in the trunk.
What you think, Angel?
What I think is occurring is that imminent threat. I think he's just picking off Jay Baptiste in order to get attention if he does get the win. Because if he gets a win against them, it's a big win. And I know at times maybe the Comptonmania booking committee, they can overlook people sometimes because we have a stacked card. We have a stacked championship chase. So I don't think he really has to do it with anything personal. I think he's just doing this for his own personal gain. If he gets a big win this Sunday against Jay Baptiste, you best believe the committee's going to pay attention to him. They're going to see that. And he'll be in the championship race within seconds.
I think every victory matters. I think Sunday, every winner, they're trying to make a way for them. And now with this relaunch of Comptonmania and this 2021 Ghetto Gauntlet winners and now SLAUSON SLAM winners, everybody's trying to make a name for themselves. And I think that's why it attacked Ezekiel. He's trying to make a name for himself. He doesn't want to come in as a newcomer. He wants to immediately jump to the top of the car. If he can beat Jay Baptiste, I think he'll be up there in championship contention.
Yeah, we have a stacked card this Sunday, man.
Yeah.
And whatever match is going on has implications for the championship chase, because not only are we going to have the MFM championship up for grabs, we also have the tag team championships up for grabs. And having either one of those belts on you is extra money, is extra business, extra promotion, extra everything, man. And that's what you need in order to succeed. And good thing here at Comptonmania, we have a stacked card, man. And we have a stacked event this Sunday. And I'm just excited, man, and looking forward to it.
And don't forget, we're going to have a special guest by the guy who was here last week as well.
Almost getting rowdy.
One. Curtis.
Why would you provoke that dude?
Why did he called him Curious George?
4 times.
Rancho don't give a damn. Rancho wants smoke with everybody.
He just does.
It's in his blood, bro.
He went from being the babyface dude with the MFM title to what was that, a week ago, to the full beard? He has the full on.
You know what they say?
Yeah,
You know what they say? Once a man gets gold, he becomes crazy. Because now he knows that he has something special. And a lot of times, paranoia comes in. Can he trust anybody? Because everybody wants what he got. Not only does he have it now, he's a history maker. He's the first ever Comptonmania champion. There'll probably be statues erected of this guy.
For real.
He's probably really paranoid. Really.
Does he take his boys everywhere he goes because he's paranoid?
No, I think him playing to the crowd was as usual, but now after you guys attacked him, his whole mind state has changed.
I wasn't there. You can't say you guys because I didn't attack him. He didn't attack him. He didn't touch him. You can't say you guys.
Yeah, not you.
Didn't touch him.
I just wanted for journalistically
mastermind
edit this.
behind the attack.
Okay, cool. I don't want to. I'm just taking pictures.
I do. Oh, because you took my mic and you started addressing him and the crowd.
I have a picture of that.
Your mic.
You did do that.
I didn't take your mic. I didn't take your mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to close in a minute, and I have to say this one last thing real quick. Barring just right now, who do you have as the next #1 contender for the title? Before what happens at SLAUSON SLAM, just right now, who do you think deserves a shot at the MFM championship?
That's deep, but I think if Judiz can beat Cal Jack, he's just defeated Shiloh at Ghetto Gauntlet.
And he beat Shiloh.
He lasted for quite a while in the Ghetto Gauntlet.
Almost won.
If he can get a victory against Cal Jack, I'm talking about a monster, a mountain of a man. I would definitely put him up there as being a top
I
contender.
agree with Anthony. As stacked as this card is going to be this Sunday, I feel that's the match that's going to decide who's going to be next in line for that Mother Effin' Man championship. I feel that's the one that's going to show us who's the next contender.
I'm on the same level with you guys. I feel like Judiz put on a show at the Ghetto Gauntlet.
Going far left. I'm going far left. I'm going to say when seeing certain women in the ring going up against a bunch of guys, wasn't not to say that a woman can be the next motherfucker.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
He's right.
I mean, I like to go left field a little bit and let you guys think critically instead of jumping on the same pond water. Let's think maybe the ladies do have the blowout match of the night.
Okay, all right, let's say this. So if you say ladies, you can only be mentioning one lady because that one lady has been on a roll. And that one lady is a lady you say is going to lose to Mariah Moreno.
She can get crushed. She can easily get crushed. The momentum can swing at a moment's notice. Everybody knows how the game is played. Who does she have in her corner? Who does Candy Girl have in her corner right now?
I mean, you're right. But so what? And from your knowledge, from what you're saying, we say Judeas, you throwing Candy Girl name in the hat. That's what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to keep my eye out on her. I'm going to get the camera nice and clean when I get her shot. She might have something.
All right.
She might have something we missed tonight. So I'm going to make sure not to miss a moment this Sunday.
Okay.
This Sunday.
We got Judeas, we got Candy Girl, and who do you got, Caeser?
Obviously.
Not pass. It's not fair.
I mean, you got two guys who won.
Charlotte's going to win, and I'm not going to tell you who his next contender is going to be. So pass.
What a douche.
I'm just protecting my business interest.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. I got to do this real quick. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to close, but hold on. I'm about to do something live. Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's going down. It's the whole team, Comptonmania. We got major news. Listen, Saturday, August 28th at 8:30, we will be at the production house. Listen, we will show the Ghetto Gauntlet in its entirety. Listen, $5 donations. We're going to have some bomb barbecue and some food. Come here, come party with us before SLAUSON SLAM. We got the whole weekend.
Yo.
Come out to the production house.
Yo, you said barbecue?
Yes, barbecue.
That's all you care
Breaking
about.
news.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Yeah. Yo, come to the production house. Watch the Ghetto Gauntlet. Eat some barbecue. See some
Yes, that
Lord
will be
Bamboo.
the 29th at 8:30. Comptonmania, 1359 West 107th Street, Los Angeles, California. And now, ladies and gentlemen, on the podcast, now you get. Go ahead. Go ahead, Anthony.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got SLAUSON SLAM this Sunday, 6 p.m. at the production house, 1359 West 107th Street. Special guest, Curtis Millender of MMA. We got Clandestine, Boom Shasta, God King versus the Ism with Lord Bamboo in their corner, Manny Mars, PBA. We got Jay Batiste going up against the imminent threat with Auntie Heidi in his corner. Also, we didn't mention this match, Jay Washington, the urban gladiator versus the monster of a man himself, Malcolm Flex. We got the world's freshest tag team defending the UGWA tag team titles now against the knockout kid Matt Fuller and a mystery partner. Then, of course, we got our Comptonmania champion, the MFM himself, Rancho Camacho, defending against what they call light-skinned Jesus? No, he is Mr. Ignorant, Shiloh Greaves. He is in the house battling against the champ, Grizzly Cow Jack, Judiz, Mariah Moreno, Candy Girl, Rick Luxury, Snipes. It's Comptonmania SLAUSON SLAM.
Shout out to the Ism.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it again. The Undisputed World Champion.
Champion.
Will be rocking out.
And still
Hosted by the Rock and Rodeo Express, TMD, and Hillbilly Rex Calhoun, the Moonshiner.
Forgot about that Rock and Rodeo Express. They know how to party, man. It's going to be a party.
Werewolves in Compton.
And all this was powered by Soli Luna. And ladies and gentlemen, after Comptonmania, it will be a rock show too. So
Let's go.
It's
y'all
going to
better
be
come
a
on
rock
out.
show, rock show.
Buy your tickets on Eventbrite now.